Good morning, YouTube, and welcome to the Veterans Lounge. This is the first episode of the Veterans Lounge with your host, Vivian Jennings, moi, who is a veteran, a United States veteran. I'm a United States veteran of the United States. I'm a veteran of the United States Army. I served my country during the incident. Persian Gulf incident Persian Gulf War incident. I remember when I first got heard that we might have to go into battle, go to war. Yeah, that was a hard incident, but I made it through. So, today, for the Veterans Lounge, we're going to discuss racism in the military. And I understand I'm the only one here right now, but guess what? Sometimes we all have to start somewhere. So, being a veteran, I was in the United States Army. I served during the Persian War, Gulf War. Um, I've been stationed in the United States, and I've been stationed overseas in Germany. I didn't do any combat uh, service. I am a disabled veteran, 100%. And I worked at the time, it was a 72 Yankee, which was unit supply. But I also worked in the capacity of the 72 Juliet, which is medical supply. So I worked in both of those capacities. Now I think code is 92 Juliet, 92 Yankee. And today we want to talk about a video that I saw that went viral with a young black man by the name of D and a Sergeant First Class Jonathan Pentland here in South Carolina. So, Sergeant First Class Jonathan Pentland is a drill sergeant, or was a drill sergeant in the United States Army at Fort Jackson, South Carolina. He's a 42-year-old Sergeant First Class. As a matter of fact, he just made Sergeant First Class. If I'm not mistaken, I saw somewhere it said he just made Sergeant First Class in 2020, and he's a drill sergeant. And there's a viral video where there's this young black male by the name of D. He's walking through the neighborhood, civilian neighborhood, off-post housing, and you see him being aggressed. You see Sergeant First Class Jonathan Pentland being aggressive to this young black male by the name of D. He shoves him. Hey, how are you, my darling? So this young man named this soldier by the name of Sergeant First Class Jonathan Pentland, he shoves this young black brother named D. And you hear him and his wife arguing at this young man, telling him he can't walk through the neighborhood, calling him out of his name and cursing him, talking about he's going to move him and things of that nature. The young black male, the thing about it is, why was it that he couldn't get raw back with this man? Because for fear of he might be killed. Thank God some sisters came through, removed him from that situation, and helped that young brother. But could you imagine had it not been any cameras rolling and nobody saw anything? Because guess what? They weren't going to charge that military drill sergeant with assaulting this young man. It would have been white man word against young black male. And I take issue with that being a veteran. Now, how does this uh work with the Veterans Lounge? Because I am a veteran, so I can discuss all things veteran. Now, this Sergeant First Class Jonathan Pentland has just wrote a check that his behind can't cash because of the simple fact of the matter. Think about it in this way. He has brought a blemish to the United States Army. He is a drill sergeant at Fort Jackson, South Carolina. With him being a drill sergeant at Fort Jackson, South Carolina, I'm going to explain to you what the implications and what he's done. There is a video of him shoving this young black male, cussing him out. Hey, Rod, how you doing, darling? I'm going to tell you, Ray Black, how you doing, darling? I'm going to tell y'all how this works out. What happened? All right, so with him shoving that young black male, I'm going to tell y'all how this works out. Brigadier General Milford Beagle Jr., which is the commanding officer of Fort Jackson, South Carolina, came out like that. Hey, Pastor Nate, how you doing, darling? He came out like that, and guess what? He hurried up. Hey, Sharon Marie, how y'all doing, chat? And I'm glad everybody's here, and thank y'all for joining me. So let me just go back into this. Brigadier General Milford Beagle, he came in and he made a real quick statement, real quick. Oh, his actions are not reflective of the United States Army, and we are not with this. But I'm going to tell y'all how he messed up. Hey, Liberia Rose, my darling, good morning. I'm going to tell y'all how he messed up. This how he messed up. And this is why Brigadier General Beagle came out real quick and made that statement, tweeted that statement. What Jonathan Pentland did by shoving that young black male and the video is viral, guess what's going to happen? Every African American soldier that thought this man had it out for him will go back now and be like, I got post-traumatic stress disorder because he harassed me and he caused me mental anguish. So now I need to get out the military because I am so hurt by this. There are a lot of people that would do that, y'all. Then the other thing is, I believe that they need to go back and look at any soldier that was dismissed out the military under his watch in boot camp, especially African American soldiers, and they need to go back and investigate and make sure they weren't just put out just because he was racist. Because guess what? It's a whole lot of white soldiers that come in and they say, I'm not racist. There's no racist bone in my body. But it's written all over their face. And what they fail to realize, what they fail to realize is that when we go to war, like Shula King said, they not shooting at just black people. They not shooting at just white people. They shooting at anything that got an American flag on it. Why would you want to risk having to be handled by friendly fire in a battle zone? I'm just asking. What are y'all thoughts on it? Did anybody in the chat see the viral video where this Sergeant First Class, and he was a big guy. He was a big guy compared to this guy. I mean, he was towering over this young man. And I mean, he pushed him so hard. I mean, he shoved him, and that young man like flew down the street. I thought he was doing the Superman that Soldier Boy dance where I thought that's what he was doing. He pushed him so hard. And the other thing is, y'all, the sergeant was drunk because the young man told him, "You drunk, you smell drunk." So you mean to tell me you come outside barefoot on that liquid courage, listening at your wife who rah rahing you up? Because his wife was giving him the rah rah. His wife was pushing him up. And I'm telling y'all, I was so disturbed by the video because of the simple fact of the matter. I've been in situations where I've had racist NCOs and OICs, NCOs, non-commissioned officers that are in charge, and OICs, which are commissioned officers. I ran into racist warrant officers. I'm talking about people that can make or break your career. I've run into them. And it's a sad day when we're all wearing the same uniform, supposed to be fighting for the same thing, supposed to be on the same mission, and I have to bow down and basically kiss your butt because you think I'm beneath you. Well, I'm going to tell you guys that was my issue one of my issues in the military. I can't stand a racist and I can't stand a bully. That's probably one of the reasons I got out, because my mouth. Because I just couldn't stand it when people would be just crapping on people for no reason. So I'm going to tell y'all a story. We had I had a first sergeant. That's the guy that's in charge of the company, right up under the commanding officer. And he was hilarious. White guy from Georgia, from backwoods of Georgia. And because he had a southern slang, everybody was like, "Ooh, he racist, he this, he that, he the other." I was like, "Y'all, nah, it's something different about him. He really ain't racist." And they all kept saying, "He racist." Well, come to find out, y'all, I told him he wasn't racist. I used to, and they used to say he got to be racist because he used to come to drill when we be in formation. He'd be like, "Y'all can call it EEOC all you want to. I'm going to tell you, I don't care. When you call and tell them, I don't like none of your MFers. I don't like your whites. I don't like your blacks. I don't like your Chinese. I don't like." And we'd be like, "I don't like the Hispanics. I don't like none of yous. So tell the EEOC that." And that's how he was. That's what he would do. And we would laugh at him. But come to find out, he was so cool. "Hey, Sheila E., how are you doing this morning, darling?" So, but he was so cool. Come to find out, everybody thought he was racist and everybody thought he was white. Come to find out, he had a lot more black in him than they thought he did. You can't judge every book by its cover, but when you see racism, you call racism out. And I'm going to tell you this: that Sergeant First Class Jonathan Pentland, which is a drill sergeant down at Fort Jackson, South Carolina. Well, Black Lives Matters, they went to his house and did a protest. Yeah, they had to evacuate his family, Pendleton and his family, because they started to vandalize their house. But luckily, Pentland, Sergeant, I'm gonna call his name so y'all will know exactly who it is. Sergeant First Class Jonathan Pentland, Pentland, just in case y'all want to go and look the story up for yourselves. Down in Fort Jackson, South Carolina, he pushed that young man D. He was racist. He was being very racist. And I'm going to tell y'all, again, Pentland put the military in a bad light because by him doing that, again, it makes it look bad for all the military. Because what's going to happen is, like I said again, if I were there, this is just Vivian, And I knew Pentland was like a butthead because the way he was acting towards this young man, you could tell he has really no self discipline. So, and I'm gonna tell y'all, this is the thing that I hated that drill sergeants like to do. They don't point at you. They don't do this, and they don't put their hands in your face, but they do this. And they get right up in your face, and they be like putting their. They do that all the time, y'all. I couldn't stand it. They never did me like that because our drill sergeants were cool. We had all black drill sergeants. We had two. I had two black drill sergeants and a Hispanic drill sergeant. Y'all know what? We were the coolest. Just come to think of it, we were the coolest platoon around. We were the coolest. Everybody in our platoon came from the quote unquote hood. All of us were from Chicago, LA, DC, Baltimore, DMV area, uh, Detroit, Flint. We were the cool. We were the cool. We were the coolest platoon. But I'm saying, but had we had a Jonathan Pentland, he would have been through dealing messing around with us. I'm gonna tell y'all, we got to be on the lookout for racists and racism, and we got to call it out where it stands. I stand in solidarity with that young man, D. Uh, I am a veteran. I believe in this country. I fought for this country. I served for this country. I daggone it gave my life for this country. Because I've almost died when I was in the military. So, my body has been beat up for this country. And I'm going to say this. I stand with Brother D. I stand with Brother D. And we all need to stand with that young man. We all need to hold this not so nice soldier accountable. I am glad that he was arrested. He was arrested on third degree assault. Can anything be done about racism in the military?
Thank you, honey.
I'm not going to say anything can be done about racism in the military. I just say when we see it,
I got one knee operated on.
we need to call it out. Y'all listen. Y'all, I'm sorry about that. My mama in the background, she about to get back in the car. I just took her to get her second shot for her vaccine, her COVID vaccine. So dad is getting her in the car. And she talking to the lady next door. But I'm going to tell y'all, when you see wrong, call wrong out. And that's what we got to do. Call wrong out. You okay, mama? You need some help getting that knee up in there?
No. I think what she put in the car, it fell outside the seat. Yeah, it was my car. Yeah, it fell on the side your seat over there.
I'll get it.
I'm going to get it before I get out because I won't have no trouble with these people when I go somewhere.
Your door not up closed, mommy. Okay, so yeah, y'all. That's what I'm saying. We all got to call out racism when we see it. And as a veteran,
that's what you're happy to. You're happy, no.
I'm on a live. You want to say hi?
No, I don't.
So yeah, that's what I'm going to tell y'all. We as African Americans, we got to call it out when we see that racism. And I'm going to tell y'all, I feel bad that the Black Lives Matter protesters went and vandalized the man's house. And I'm going to tell you why. It make us look like we're thugs and we're out, like we can't control ourselves when we know we're some of the most controlled people ever. Mommy, where you want to eat? Or you just want to go home? You want some McDonald's? You wanted McDonald's last time.
No. I'd rather give me some KFC.
I'll take you to KFC. But yeah, so that's what I'm telling y'all.
You gonna get my books, ain't you?
Oh yeah, we'll go get your books. So yeah, y'all, that's what I'm telling y'all. We gotta look out for. We gotta call them out. We gotta call these racist folks out. We gotta call out these racists. And you're right, they shouldn't have did that. That man, him and his wife, they know they were wrong. Both of them. They were acting a monkey.
They sure enough were.
You seen the video, Mama?
I saw them.
What did you think about the video?
What did I think about it? They stupid, that's all.
There you go, Daddy.
They are stupid.
Okay, so what did you think about the young man? How did you feel when you seen him?
Well, I'm gonna tell you how I felt good about the young man. Cause the man was just walking through the building, walking through the yard, walking, minding his business.
So what did you feel when you saw the video? I mean, y'all, my mama. Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all this. My mama is. How old you is?
Probably 100 years old.
You how old, Mama?
100 years old.
Y'all, I tried to move the video. I'm sorry, I'm just with the wrong way. You how old, Mama? 100 years old? You not 100. Tell them how old you really is.
I'll be 11 years old. 11 years, I'll be 100 years old.
Okay, so y'all, that's my mama. Say hey, Mom.
Good morning, y'all.
Y'all, so she's 89. She's 89. So, y'all, so she lived during the time. Have you ever had that situation happen where somebody just walk up, push you and stuff like that?
Nobody better not to put their hands on Amelie's kids. You know better than that.
I'm just asking. Daddy, did you see the video? You ain't see the video of the young black man that was walking through the neighborhood and that
white man come out there pushing him.
And that white man pushed him. You ain't see it?
No.
I'm gonna have to show it to you.
Tell me he be asleep. Baby, he be asleep. Whatever your name is. He be sitting there.
I see a lot of junk in there.
Mom, they say good morning, Vivian. Vivian's mama.
Good morning.
She say good morning, everybody. But yeah, no, seriously. I'm with Mama. Don't put your hands on me. You do a whole lot of things, but just don't put your hands on me. I don't care who you are. But I don't think that was right. And I'm going to tell y'all, that young man, he shows so much composure. Because I don't think I would have been that composed.
Get over that car right there.
I ain't think you wanted KFC right now.
I told you, yeah, I told. Oh, well, I don't care what you do tonight. I don't care.
You want KFC? I'll go get you some KFC. Y'all, she want KFC. She just came from the doctor. She deserves some KFC.
I ain't had nothing to eat that morning.
My KFC ain't open yet. It's only 10:25.
They serving lunch now.
We'll go get you some KFC.
You go over there and ask for some breakfast. They said, we stop serving breakfast. Remember?
You right, Shirley E. That young man, he shows so much composure.
He sure did, and he was so nice.
I don't think I could have been that nice.
That'd have been your brother. He probably was nice. That'd have been your brother. He would have knocked him down.
And that guy was huge compared to that little guy.
I know.
And that's the thing that I can't stand, y'all. They go and find the biggest dudes. They always find the smallest people that they think they can pick on.
That's exactly what they did.
And that now I'm gonna tell you, that was a punk move. You go and find the smallest dude, and the dude wasn't even bothering him. And the dude was so respectful. He was like, "Sir, where do you live at?" And he was picking on him. He was picking on him real bad.
Well, what do you think?
What you want to eat?
I don't know. I gotta get to see the leaderboard.
So, I mean, what are y'all thoughts about it? About him picking on that young man?
Oh, I just need a $5 something. I need me some coleslaw.
What you want? Some chicken? You want a 2-piece, dark or white?
I want dog.
Hi, welcome to KFC.
Hey, can I get a two-piece drum thigh combo with coleslaw?
Original or crispy?
What's your name?
Original crispy.
Original.
What?
Original, please.
What to drink?
Drink.
Give me what's that syrup? What
A
is that?
Sierra Mist.
And you said coleslaw.
Say that again.
You said coleslaw.
Yes, please. And can I
Alright,
get
what
a
else for you?
can I get a half and half tea?
And what else?
You want something else, Daddy? That's it. Thank you.
804. Thank you.
What she said? I paid $5 for this thing.
Daddy got a tea.
Oh. Well, how much did that damn tea cost?
I don't know, Mama. But y'all, I'm telling y'all, I am here.
Excuse me.
But y'all, I'm here to tell y'all, it really did disturb me though when this guy and his wife picked on that young man. He was wrong, and also him where he lives at, and his wife talking about they walked you home, huh?
He had a medical.
Who had
the black man?
He had a medical condition, and they bothered him. But they ain't know. I mean, huh? But yeah, he
stationed at Fort Jackson.
Yeah, he was stationed. Yeah, the man was stationed at Fort Jackson.
See, I told you I've been looking at TV.
So I mean, I don't think it was right that what he did to that young man, for him to push him and then talk crazy to him, and you know, then him and his wife talk about we'll walk you home. Why you gonna walk me home? You don't need to walk me home. What you walking me home for? Let me walk myself home. I walk myself over here. I'm just glad that the young man didn't get hurt. Seriously. I'm glad that young man didn't get hurt.
I said, she changed that coleslaw for mashed potatoes. Gravy. That's how I said, can't do it. Don't make no difference.
So, yeah, I'm glad the young man didn't get hurt. Because y'all...
Give me a coleslaw.
All right, 804.
Hey, can I change the coleslaw to mashed potatoes and gravy?
You want mashed potatoes instead?
You want mashed potatoes instead of coleslaw and windows?
You right, he was drinking shitty, and that was ridiculous. Mom, that's not yours, that's Daddy's.
Well, what'd you give it to me
Here's your
for?
other drink, baby.
Thank you. Hey, Daddy. You right, he was drinking. But they did a good, the best,
Here you go, baby.
thank you. The best thing is they arrested him on third degree assault.
So you can get money.
Here, you can get $2 now.
Let that stay there. Don't bother.
Oh, my mama. All right, darling. We'll holler at you
Have a
later.
good day.
Thank you. You right. And him drinking is no excuse for him to be out there acting a fool. If you can't handle your liquor, stay in the house.
He looked like
That's what I say.
He looked like a clown out there.
He did look like a clown. A big old clown, too.
That when you're dead.
A big clown. But I'm just here to say,
Who
y'all.
wants the cookie?
I want the cookie. So I'm just here to say, y'all, that hold people accountable. I stand in solidarity with D. As veterans, non-veterans, whomever, we need to call racists out whenever we see them. Call racism out whenever we see it. Again, Pentland just put a real bad blemish on the military and on Fort Jackson as a whole. And I'm going to tell y'all, again, the Army is mad, Sheila. Because you know what? When that Brigadier General came out and made that tweet like that, he made that tweet like that. He was like, oh, let me get in front of this because this is about to be damage control. I need to do damage control quick. Because he really put the Army, what people don't realize is that he put the military in a terrible predicament. Because people been calling that it was racism all the time, saying that it's racist all the time. And everybody, no, we love our soldiers, we love our veterans. There's no racism. That's what they did. They lie like a dog. And guess what? They got caught. He got caught.
Guess what? I just don't want to hear that kind of talk.
Okay, Daddy.
Here.
Okay. But I'm just saying, you right. He was. He
Who
was.
talk that talk to?
But it was kind of it really did mess up the military though, because the general had to get in front of the what happened.
And this happened with right recently. Like the man that they stopped. They did him in December.
Ooh.
The second December.
Oh yeah, they did do the second lieutenant in December.
And if it is, you can say it is what it is.
Y'all, we gonna be all right. We're strong people, and we gonna work this thing out.
He can work it out. Oh, yes he can. Yes he can. Oh, without a doubt, he can work it out. Yes he can. Yes he can.
Well, y'all, it's been 30 minutes, and I am about to get off because I'm about to go in the store and I want to do some shopping for my mom. But I thank y'all for coming on over here to the Veterans Lounge. And I am glad that they're holding him accountable too. I am glad that they're holding him accountable too.
You can't get enough, did you?
I sure can. Watch me. I am. So I'm glad that they're holding him accountable. Again, he is charged. So we're going to wait for the outcome, y'all. I'm going to be on a lookout for this. And thank y'all for the blessings. Y'all be blessed too. As my mama says, live, love, and laugh. And as my daddy says, Lord, make me a blessing so I can be a blessing. And I hope I was a blessing to somebody today. So y'all take this and y'all go in peace. And keep that young brother in prayer. All right, I'm out.